I'm Dr. Courtney Baker.
What's up, Doc?
Today we're going to talk about where will we be in 100 years?
Moon base.
What will life look like 100 years from now?
Well, I'm hoping for a Deus Ex sort of cyberpunk hellscape, personally.
I mean, picture it. The year will be 2117. What's life going to look like?
The same as now. 100 years is but a single grain in the sands of time.
What's work going to look like?
The same as now. Buildings will still need to be constructed, and widgets will still need to be widgeted.
Unfortunately, unless some significant changes are made, it's not going to look much differently than it does today.
Well, yes. If nothing really changes, then nothing will really change. I assume there's something you think needs to be changed, then?
The road to gender equality in corporate America is filled with some pretty significant potholes. And unless some major construction gets done, the road is going to be filled with potholes for a long time.
Gender equality in corporate America. Okay, so what you want is gender equality in the white-collar jobs. Got it. And as far as potholes in the road, is that what they're calling children these days? Seems a bit insensitive.
A report released in 2015 by the Lean In Corporation.
The Lean In Corporation. Ah, yes, the 501c3 founded by Sheryl Sandberg, which gave us the wildly successful Ban Bossy campaign in 2014, wherein a bevy of highly successful women warned against anyone using the word bossy towards women and girls, because bossy is to girls' self-esteem what muad'Dib is to stone.
Muad'Dib.
Also, all of those highly successful women said they had been called bossy as kids. So then, how did they ever become successful? It's a mystery.
Along with McKinsey and Company, stated that it would take 25 years for women to achieve gender equality at the senior VP level.
25 years for equality at the senior VP level. And by equality, I assume you mean a 50-50 split of men and women across all corporate America. Well, if women all opt out of child-rearing and work as hard as men do to reach such positions, I'm sure such figures could be reached even sooner. Unless you're advocating for something other than equality of opportunity.
And they found that it would take more than 100 years for women to achieve gender equality at the C-suite.
At the C-suite. Admittedly, I had to look up the meaning of that phrase. I've heard it a lot, and I assumed it just meant CEO. And I was kind of right, but it refers to those senior-level positions like CEO, CFO, COO, and so on. Anything with a C in it. So, 100 years to get to 50-50 in the C-suite. Well, again, if women abandon the notion of having and raising children, and work as hard as men do to get those jobs, it will probably come a lot sooner.
That means to you and me that not even our daughters, not even our granddaughters, will have the benefits of seeing gender equality in their day.
Your daughters and your granddaughters will be, in part, the reason you're not going to see the numbers you would like. Personal choices, like dropping out of work to have and raise children, will ultimately make someone a less profitable worker, for themselves and for most employers. But let's set children aside for a moment. What if a woman simply does not want the stress and obligation of a high-level job? Is her lack of desire for additional life burdens a pothole that needs to be filled?
What can we do today to change that prediction? Well, really, there's a lot we can do, both women and men.
All right, let me know what I can do, as a man, doctor, to help women get to where they want to be, since they apparently cannot do it for themselves. He for she, after all.
Women are the vast majority of entry-level positions.
Women are the vast majority of entry-level positions? Oh man, I could make such a dirty joke out of that one. But I'm going to assume you meant to say that women hold the majority of entry-level positions. And moving on.
And about 50% of the time, they rise through the ranks to get to mid-level management positions.
About 50% of the time. Okay, so there's gender equality at middle management. Got it.
However, that's where they get stuck. They can't advance.
Can't advance. Okay, doctor, please name for us the companies violating federal laws to halt career advancement based on gender. Or is it that they make choices that would either see them avoid or not qualify for advancement?
When we find ways to help women in mid-level management positions move into higher-level leadership positions, specifically through child-raising years, we will significantly change the pipeline and create the benefits, see the benefits of women in higher-level leadership roles.
Specifically through child-raising years. You make it sound like the inevitable cycle of a farm's harvest season or something. Having children is a choice. If women choose to bow out of work to raise children, either fully or by working fewer hours in general, why should they be given the same opportunities as a woman who chooses not to have children, and who can work full-time and make a greater leadership commitment to an employer?
In 100 years from now, you and I will be long gone.
Well, I want to be buried on the moon. Under my moon base.
But our legacy lives on forever.
Known only to the initiated by our true name, the Legacy.
Let's work together today to change the outlook for the future women leaders of tomorrow and beyond.
I'm still waiting to hear what I can do as a man to help out in this. You didn't give any specifics. Just when we find ways to ... So, do you have any solutions to the problem, as you see it, or not? How much supplementing of a woman's own desires, ambitions, and initiative do men need to shoulder in order to manufacture equality to your satisfaction?
I'm Dr. Courtney Baker.
Yes, you certainly are.
Thank you for joining me. If you'd like more information, go to www.courtneybaker.com. It's Courtney with no U. My mom didn't know how to spell it.
Okay, Doc. I'm not even kidding. That was funny.
Or email me. I'd love to hear from you at courtney@courtneybaker.com. I'll see you next week. Thanks.
Next week? Oh boy! I can't wait! Maybe we'll get some real answers then. I really do want to become a more perfect person. Dr. Baker has me hooked. Though, maybe I need to see someone about this addiction of mine. I wonder who I should go to for therapy. As always, thank you for watching.